Hello, and welcome to a brand new series on Battle Brothers, brought to you by yours truly, Done Yet, the master tactician, the most brilliant masochist of all. And this time we're going to be doing less of a challenge, but technically it's a challenge in the game. So I've played in the South a few times, we've run around there, we've had some fun in these other playthroughs, and me personally, yeah, I've gone down there and hired a couple bros. So this time we're gonna be playing in the South. And okay, I had a great I'm gonna sneak them into it, I'm gonna ease them into what I'm doing. It just saved what I did last time. I already tested this out, so all my stuff's saved. We'll probably just go from there. Yes, it's gonna be the Manhunters origin, which is completely different. I didn't want to do the Southern Mercenaries just because, I mean, it's basically a new company start. It's the same exact thing, just in the South with the Southern starting equipment. You could get that pretty early on a regular playthrough. I'm not even gonna go there, because the South's never barred. You can just go there whenever you want. This way, this origin really kind of glues you to the South, which is something I'm interested in. So here's how it works. Start with 2 Manhunters and 4 who cares about that? We can take up to 16 dudes into a fight. 16 sweaty, juggling, terrible fighting men. And these... why did I say that? These guys' specialty is juggling indebted. So what I said earlier makes sense. They're gonna have to have a bunch of indebted in their army, because if they don't, or if we don't, I'll say, we get dissatisfied. My dudes start getting unhappy. The dudes who aren't indebted. Which indebted can only be so good themselves. So they are overseers, though, which they have this ability, which means all non-indebted can whip indebted in combat, which doesn't hurt them, but it resets their morale and buffs their stats, which I've seen are pretty good. Plus 10 melee and ranged. Resolve, initiative, if I recall right. And then it's weaker, like plus 1 ranged and melee defense, which ain't too much, but those attacking stats are like wowzers. Also, the indebted will earn more experience, and as I saw, my Manhunters earn less, which is a little unfortunate, but also indebted earn, or they don't earn, they get capped at level 7, meaning that we can, once we get to the final tier of perks, that's it. That's their cap. Also, I did want to focus on the South for this, which this playthrough works perfectly for it. We'll need to be in the South, because undoubtedly I'm just going to get people killed as usual, and if that's being a lot of indebted, my men will get really ornery with me that they have no one else to bring them their olives and pampered slippers. So we gotta stay near the South, or if I do travel up north, I think we can have a big squad. What is it? I could have like 25 dudes in all? Which is pretty good. It's basically the same as Peasant Militia here, if anyone knows about that, which you can have 25 dudes in your roster and 16 men in battle. It's that, so we can have a lot of indebted as backup, but we would just need to keep recruiting them, and now we can travel far north as we want, as long as we got a bunch of boys to send up to the front line to die. And here's our name, the Whippersnappers, because I am hilarious and think that is very funny. The late game is going to be the Holy War. That's going to be the final test of this challenge. I don't know how far I'll take this, but at least for the moment, that's the end game, is to win with the South in the Holy War. I'm using this banner just because it's a Southern banner, part of the DLC. It's nice. And here we are in the fine world built for our boys to go and wreak havoc across. I'm starting on low funds, and I get 1,500 crowns to begin with. That is nuts. On top of, I don't pay the indebted. Just not even minimum wage. They just get nothing. So this alone lasts us until the late game crisis, pretty much, if I don't spend anything. I will, naturally, but we can afford some equipment and some dudes, which is nice. Alright, and here we have it. And I just want to note, I don't know what is up with my insane luck on hiring dudes with high melee skill. Talent stars, that is. I don't know if that's something to do with just indebted challenge. Even this guy. Wunzler here is a shepherd, and yet he had 2 in melee talent. Melee skill talent, excuse me. Plus it starts off at 56. That's just nuts. And melee defense and range defense, it's just all insane. So I want to keep the good ones alive, but also, I don't know. I'm going to go in a formation like this just because I don't know what else to do. Oh yeah, it should be noted, I burned through those funds really quickly. You want some nomads dead? We could do that. I do have just enough tools and supplies apparently to repair all the broken down garbage I bought from the market. I could have bought somebody's fingernail trimmings and used that as weapons. We really have nothing. No fear, indebted. Show no fear, for remember what you fight for. You fight so that I hopefully hit you less. Say less. You can go ahead and sit right here, my pretty one. Yep, good job. So we'll do that on Yeezy. And we could do it on... Oh, that deals a little bit of damage. Okay. I have noticed a little too late the gap in my defenses. Arknot, sturdy backline. Well, not anymore. Shoot, that didn't go through. Yep, Say Less is not trying to stick around. You guys ain't going nowhere. And that's the unique part of this challenge, is I'm gonna have half my dudes just trying to encourage the other 2/3 actually to just keep fighting. So guys like Yeezy here are probably never gonna actually kill an enemy as much as they're just gonna be encouraging my dudes to stay in the fight here. Oh, come on, that didn't knock unconscious. Okay, I was really hoping the net would deter him from hitting us, but... Yep, I expected nothing less. These guys are absolutely crushing my poor, pathetic... indebted... I was straight up lying. It told me that Nomad was done with his turn. I did see him in the lineup here, I just thought that was a joke. Okay, this is certainly where this challenge is challenging. Beautiful fight. We lost everybody. Saiyan shift and slide as the wounded nomads tried to escape. You easily put a boot on him and hold him down. The other hand sizing up his neck with the slave chain. Can I say that? I'll say it. It says it on here. I don't know what else to call it. What would you do in this situation? This is literally human cruelty at its peak. This is against all codes of the Geneva Convention. Lost the battle and was taken captive. Haha, you nerd. Okay, all those dudes I put so much ideas into, trying to perk them up and figure out their future perks. Yeah, that's all gone. They're dead. That'll be the lesson of this playthrough right here. Lesson 1, don't get attached. Not as good as the other ones. Especially not as good. Yeah, I definitely feel like I lucked out and just completely floundered it. It wasn't even my choice. I wanted them to be garbage. I knew they were gonna die. Game tried to give me hope. It gives you hope and then sucks it away with a metal straw and high suction. To greener pastures, because I'm low on funds and need just... I don't know. I need more easy fights like that last... Okay, easy in quotation marks. We'll fight some beasts around here. Let's do that. Ooh, 6 Noxers. Can we please get them in line with... No, shoot! Trying to get that... Gonna get that little squad of soldiers to join us. Make it easier. Let's see what they do. Yep. Oh, they got a hit off. And they're gonna get another one. Nope, they hit the dude who's shielded. And they hit him again. Booty, you deserve your name. I should have named you Butt. Completely useless. Okay, that's good. Oh, there was one hiding in the bushes. Shoot. They're gonna kill some dudes. Nothing else I can do about it. Yeah, they're going sicko style on us. Oh man. Not looking great right now. Bad Rash, you're just a goner. You couldn't connect. Ooh. Always hold out hope. Nah, okay. Now you're surrounded. Hey, at least you're confident. What the heck was that? He just left you to go get a stack and you couldn't stop him. How does that feel? Oh man, these guys are hungry. There we lay. Well, that was the shortest challenge I've ever done. That is hard. This is a much harder challenge than I initially thought. No wonder they give you so much money. Because you have a couple bros who are okay, but their equipment sucks. And the equipment of your indebted is non-existent. You gotta try to scrounge up whatever you can, and even then, you're gonna be losing people. And starting in the south, all these city-states, everything is very expensive. Nothing's cheap. And it's hard to get to a cheap town that's hundreds of miles away. We will definitely try again. So I'm not gonna give up that easily. You haven't seen the end of the whippersnappers, I'll tell you that much. Yay, here we are for a second attempt. Hopefully this will be the actual first episode. I zoomed in too quick. I like this map I want to talk about for a second, which I just like how condensed the southern city-states are on this one. For some reason they generated really close to each other. This one is a port too, which actually doesn't do much because it's right up the road where the settlements are that it can fast travel to. And the north is, yeah, it is what it is. It's a vast north that we could explore if we really wanted to. Actually, this, I didn't even look over here. Wickstadt. So we go all the way from the furthest civilized west to the east instantly. That's really cool. That's good there. Anyway, enough of that. What you really want to see is the squad. So who we have in the front line here, the indebted. Rolex, Greg, the white boy, which, yeah, he's fodder. I didn't talk about Rolex at all. He's okay. Really great on ranged. I just, again, we already saw what happened last time. I just doubt I can keep him alive long enough to make use of that. We'll find out. Jab stab in the front line. He looks alright. We'll try to keep him alive. And Wasabi here, the shield, he's really good defensively. But yeah, the same thing as always. Their defensive stats are garbage. Or no, not their defensive stats. Their resolve's garbage, and their health is just nothing. I could find children with more health than these guys. Plus, some of these dudes here have Craven traits, which just does not... It just doesn't help. In the back here, I got Hiya. Ooh, I'm gonna trade out his equipment here for Slap Attack, who is much better at fighting. So he'll definitely do a lot more fighting, whereas Hiya is gonna be doing more of the keeping men in line sort of deal. So now, let's take our money, go to town, and see what can't be accomplished in the beautiful city of Hikmah. Taking a look here. Okay, I already see one indebted. Great. One thing to note here in the middle of my hiring spree is we have Wilhelm here, and I would 100% hire this dude. A disowned noble, not very pricey, is perfect. The issue is, I want to keep this more southern-based. Even if it adds more of a challenge, I'm gonna cripple myself by not taking this guy on. Don't know if I'll ever take on any backgrounds such as disowned nobles just because they're northern. I might stick to more like these guys, the nomads, which I cannot afford that whatsoever at the moment. Okay, for the fresh recruits, we have the indebted here, Mothman, who's just fodder. He ain't nothing special. Sharkbait here, Dayteller, is also nothing special, but he is not indebted, so he helps keep order. Same thing with Hams here. It ain't gonna get the perks this time. Yeah, let's go ahead and look through and see 1 talent star, 2, 3. I have 3 talent stars over all 9 of these bros. What can we do for some work? Ooh, delivery. About a day to the east. I would love just to walk for a job. What about this? Twick Van, 2 days in the north. Ew, nope, too far away. Alright, well, we're out of options. Unless I die in here. Paying 35 crowns a day, we make profit by just doing a short delivery. And would you look at that? 3 hyenas. 3 hyenas. Now that is not worth it. We have arrived. Thank you, thank you. 2 one-skull contracts. That's a good start. Drive off nomads. We could do that. Or deliver more packages. Hikmah. Okay, was I in Hikmah or was I in... Yes, it was Hikmah. So I go right back to Hikmah. Shoot. This is all brilliant. Let's drive off the nomads first. But just as well, since I have a couple more crowns that we scooted into our pockets, I'm gonna sneak into town and see if I can't buy something of worth. If anything, I'd buy hats, even for the indebted. Just so that they don't die right away. Just some cheap scalp hats. Ugh, these just don't do anything. They add a small layer of defense. That's all we need. Plus a spear. Could I even pay the due if we... I don't care. Yes, we can! And they say miracles never happen. Let's get the spear onto somebody who can make use of it. Ham's not even better than these guys. And I can whip these guys to make them even better. Yeah, I got 4 clubs in the front line. We definitely don't need that much clubbing power. Switch some things around, give some hats to some people. I think that's golden. Greg doesn't have a shirt, but I have a theory that that's just the way he likes it. Nope. Forging bonds of friendship. Okay, we just found out last time that the city-states are really hard to please, so just plundering something will definitely be easier. Now arriving at Brigands Anonymous. Nothing to really wait for. Let's go ahead and get in there. 6. That's dangerous. Only one has a shield, which means the rest gonna be dual wielding their weapons. Greg is in for it. That is if we're not careful. I guarantee if we wait, they're gonna try to attack. So let's wait. Wait for them to come to us. Then we might be able to surround a few of them. So far so good. You can move up too there, mister. Yeah, I figured you'd go there. Now the issue is they have backline right now, so I'd have to get in here and this turn, and then the beginning of the next turn, try to kill as many as I can before these guys come in and slaughter us. Greg can die in 1 hit. Let's try for it. Alright, Greg, you've just sealed your fate. Congratulations. I should definitely try to... Yeah, I should definitely get these guys into fighting shape. I don't care if it hurts. You need to fight harder and better. And faster. Let's keep hams back here. Just keep encouraging the peasants. I just ended turn with slap attack. I forgot we already skipped. Doesn't matter. Perfect. Not perfect. You cannot be missing. Mothman, you're just fodder, so you go ahead and move in. Ooh, good stab. Wasabi, finish him off. Beautiful. Best part is he's still alive, so he steals that tile from them. Okay, Mothman's doing his job beautifully. Yeah, hang in there, champ. Okay, now we can kill him. Lower their morale. Going to just start wailing on these guys. Go crazy. Go ham. Go wild. I want to whip again. I don't want to do it too much. Start hurting them that bad. Let's try to disarm. That didn't do anything. I figured it wouldn't. Let's get some good pokes off in here. That was a good poke. That was beautiful. Let's make him run. Make him squeal. That was bad. Don't know why I moved them up. That's the danger zone right there. Ooh, perfect. Bro, let's get back to help up here. And yeah, Mothman, go ahead and... Ooh! Okay. There's a chance that that man yet lives. Slaptack, ensure that he doesn't stop fighting. We want to pass with you. Still, he's bleeding, but he's still alive. Let's try to, yeah, free armor, if we get it. Yeah, go ahead and keep Mothman in the fight since he's still around. I just probably killed him there. I did a lot more damage. He's exhausted anyway. Ah, well. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Beautiful. Make him flee, make him run. Come on, break. Wow, he is sturdy. Mothman, can you do it? Well, you hit him, and then you die. Greg, you're fodder, technically, so go ahead and have a wonderful time. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And now we have one we can shank, try to take his armor. All for us. Perfect. I don't know how many rounds I passed just waiting for Hams here to get his stabs in. But we only lost Mothman. That is amazing. Look at all this gear we have. Give me that stuff. 55 coins, that's enough for another payday, but we're gonna get so much more for... Oh, hey there. Hey there, little feller. Go ahead and join the party. Oh, don't be so grumpy. It's not that bad. It's worse. Okay, and so is this guy. He's tiny. Less melee damage. That stinks. Go ahead. I'm going ahead and making Jersey here. Our newest member is Spear. Does garbage damage. Not the best melee skill, but with a spear, should be able to hit a lot. And with that high fatigue, you can spear wall a bunch. Which is great. Now, let's take a look at these other dudes. So we got, oh, Nomad Leather Cap. Now that is a treasure around here. Who wants such a divine piece of equipment? Who deserves it? Oh, and a shield. Don't let me forget. Jersey here could definitely use it. He's got great defense. Being such a small target and all. Hope you know how much I sacrifice for these. I have been having something in the back of my throat this whole time making me want to just hurl out coughs. I've been refraining it for you all. You're welcome. And yes, I am a hero. Deliver cargo, we're definitely just taking that on regardless. But first off, can we hire... Ooh, there's quite a few people here. 1, 2 indebted. That's not bad. How many can I take on right now? Right now my full front line here is indebted, so... I can't take anyone else on without an indebted first. Because I have a bunch of weapons, we can definitely try that now. You're slightly more expensive than this guy. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna go cheaper. Pretty much have to. What else can I do? I could just hire the other indebted, but that brings up our cost. That costs me a lot, but it actually doesn't bring up our cost at all. Because they cost nothing. Could hire a tailor. I do like tailors. I think they just naturally somehow have better melee attack from learning how to snip with the scissors. So I'll go ahead and take him on. Wow. There's our 3 talent star man right there. Yeah, we got Basil, which is a new Manhunter for us, and we got Bubbly, who's just insane talent stars. Those things are nuts. My throat is driving me crazy. I'm about to flip a table over. Holy crud. Okay, off to Hikma again. This time with a bit more booty in our pockets. We still have 0 tools and equipment. Why did that garrison come out? Do they see me as a threat? Or is there a threat wandering? 1st Regiment, 6 conscripts. Now that's something I can't take that on. But it's a small amount of conscripts. They might have a lot of loot on them. Now what's this contract? Ooh, hunt down what terrorizes Hickman. That has ended me before. There is an advance. That's good. That will give me the ability to buy 2 shields. Because by golly, we need them. We do so need them. There we go. A couple of shields and some dudes. Let's rock and roll. What is this monstrosity that doth hunt down the fair citizens of this city? I will smite you. We will smite you. It's never just me. There's many of us. In fact, we rely on there being many of us. We force them to. Forgotten Ruins. Okay, now see, that's discover a hostile ruin camp and destroy it. That's what that is right there. Shoot, I kind of want to do that first. Forget you, hyenas. Let's go see what's in here. Are you coming after me? No. I was gonna say, we could just get their help in the ruins here, but that ain't gonna happen. Knock, knock. Oh. Oh, please no. I'm sorry we ever disturbed you. We'll leave right away. In fact, those might have been Necrosavants. Which in that case, can I just click retreat and they hopefully won't come after me? Pretty please. I don't trust that. Okay, here's my issue. I might have just walked into a bunch of Necrosavants, which will teleport right on us and slaughter us. Oh, I definitely heard a hissing, snarling sound. Those guys will kill us in one hit. We do not have the equipment to withstand their blows. Yeah, they're still too hidden, but they're not doing anything yet, which means we still have the opportunity to escape. Please, no. Okay. Okay, we're in the clear. I think they're too far away now to get us. Yep, I don't care that you're scared now. It's perfectly fine. You should have been scared this whole time. Sound the horn. We're out. We're done. Throwing a towel. Clean. Yeah, you just saw there the Necro boys. Okay, that stinks for our mood. Retrieve from battle. Okay, yeah, this guy's really torqued off that he was taken captive in fight. And now he's just torqued off that he didn't get to fight. This guy's just a maniac. Well, that stinks. That would have been nice if it was nomads. Let's get these hyenas. Let's just get these hyenas and get a paycheck. Ooh. You love to see it. Some beautiful, lush high ground. I kind of want my frontline fighters up there, it's just hard to lure the dogs directly into these guys. Because then they'd have a defensive advantage as well as an offensive one. Greg, you sit still for now. Yeah, you're the last one who needs to be up there. But jab stab, yeah, you could go up. Let's see what these puppies do. You gotta be joking. I get a delicious piece of high ground and they steal it. Stolen property. I'm worried Jersey can't take the hit, but then again, I love Bubbly. Jersey, you're going in. I'll whack you too, jab stab, just to make sure you do something. Sabi, go there. Spear wall. Try to keep them going north if you can. Boot them off, you have to. But now if you move forward, you're most likely dead. Which is probably a fine sacrifice. Yeah, you're okay. I mean, probably not, but you're gonna have to be. If I say so. Let's get into better positions. Hams, get right there and be ready to whip. Perfect. Greg's a good old goner. Oh, not if jab stab has anything to say about it. Greg, say your thank you. Say that you are thankful. There we go, that's the right words. Slice that doggy down. Oh, Rolex flank could get a beat off on you. Oh, I don't need to. Ignore what I just said. I meant get a whip off on you to make you better at fighting. Oh, this is... I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. Let's go all in on these dogs here. Sabi, I do like that spear wall there. Just keep that up. Well, that's not gonna help nobody now, is it, gentlemen? Shield wall, and then we're going to... Yeah, I think the best course of action to try and save Jersey is to whip him. Perfect. Ooh, great. Okay, Ham's in a bit of trouble, but that's exactly what I did want to happen. Get this dog up here. Alright, Bubbly, I think it's safe for you. Actually, it's more than safe for you to go right here. Start slicing. Hey, Jab, you're kind of tired, but if I get to that dog, you might be in trouble. So we'll wait on you. Alright, let's get to work on these dogs here. You guys will move. Many of you guys, yeah, you guys will move before him, so go ahead and... Beautiful, Wasabi. Work harder. Well, that dog goes a lot sooner than I thought he did. Basil, give up your turn just to make these guys do better. Slap attack, go ahead and kill that. Lowered his morale, but not his. Fortunate. Okay. But he missed most of his attacks. There we go. Spectacular. We basically won. Nothing else these doggies can do. Yep, and he's running. Flee, flee. Won't do you much good. I want your skin. Good, you didn't let him get away. I would have screamed at my monitor if you let him get away. 1. It's better than none. Hard to get those furs anyway. You're not particularly knowledgeable about the creature. Ah, okay, so these things are talking as though I'm from the north still, which is fine. They can't change everything. I know that for a fact. It'd be cool if it did, though. Just like you know exactly what you're looking at. You've seen it since you were a child. Your parents told you to try to outrun it for fun. After the battle is over, Basil is on his knees. This is against a bunch of hyena mutts. What are you so mad about? Nah, you suck that up. Oh man, that's what iron sharpens iron. Truer words couldn't have been spoken. That is a man right there. Not that you don't have to get abused to be a stronger man, but if you're in Battle Brothers in my pixelated world, you do. Perfect. We got a very, very small paycheck. Which, actually, instead of getting what I want, which is tools, I have to spend it on food. Or I sell their hide. That I do. Hide, gone. Sticks, do not need any of those. Because what I need is both tools and some food. And we still have 3 days of pay covering 11 dudes. Now that is sick. That is awesome. Anyway, anybody for hire? I definitely cannot because I can't afford them. The ones I can't afford will disgruntle my men, because now we would need more indebted. I have way too many Manhunters. One very excited. Yeah, you got an encouraging talk. Yelling helps. A lot. Alright, what's in the arena? Miser's Lawman. Against 2 nomads. Okay, let's think on this again, because now... Actually, we're no better than when we started. For the arena fight, that is. We have accumulated a bunch of goods, but we've spread it out over a whole bunch of different dudes. So really, nobody in particular has gotten better. I haven't even gotten a single level up yet. We're still... Yeah, we're still not ready for that. So I'll have to think, okay, I can't just decline it. Anyway, that's about it. The only other thing is I'd go up to Dahab. Try to do a little bit of work there, and then dedicate some time to find an easy nomad camp. Easy something. I'll even go up north and fight some barbarians. Filthy, degenerate white men. In order to get this ambition discovered. Whole bunch of footprint activity around here, especially down here. Probably is a camp over there. Go to Dahab first. 2 easy contracts. Drive off nomads east of here. Okay. Or else I deliver a caravan. Okay. I wouldn't mind doing the Nomads one out to the east. The only thing is I'd like to do that myself, get the ambition done, but at the same time, we're getting 520 crowns if we do it for them. Which I will. Marvelous. Okay. Drive off Nomads. Yes. Yes, I do think we will. Like a heat-seeking missile, here we come. Target acquired. Flying tents. They look pretty grounded to me. I usually just look at these guys when I'm procrastinating. I'm kind of procrastinating running in there, but I'm just nervous. It doesn't say who's in there. Who's inside? And what are we gonna find? Let's find out. Shredded tents, baskets unwoven, clothes rolling across the sands, and in the middle of it all sits a man in a black cloak, his ghastly face peering from its hooded shade. You are both late and right on time, he says and gets to his feet. The tarps rustle, the baskets tilt, and the clothes jerk aside, the land riffling with liveliness. Suddenly, the sand slips into cavernous channels and inimical... Ooh, wait, I haven't not seen that word before. I don't know what that one is. And then nomads empty from the earth, climbing out, some leaping forth as though to revivify themselves on fresh air, others tilting upward from heel to toe, bodies straight like flagpoles. They move unnervingly, stilted and tilted, and the man in black grins behind their shambling formation. He is no ordinary blackguard, but a necromancer. To arms. Alright. Quite a lot of fanfare for 5 opponents. But hey, we'll take it. Now, if I learn, I am a dumb man, but if I have learned anything, it is that the necromancer has to die. I gotta... Hams! Perfect. I'm gonna send Hams over to him. Let's get information first and foremost, though. Okay, I could hit Jersey Spear with good old Correct the Whip, but that only raises his defense by 1. More or less minimal. Still is something, though. And... I could try to disarm here real quick. And it works. Perfect. Now, you go ahead and, make sure Rolex here, his mace is up and ready for action. Bites, bites, bites. Takes out his helmet completely, but the man himself is still alive. And we can stab it to our heart's content. You missed. Hams, unfortunately, you can't go there. You have to take the long way around. Wasabi. This won't be a bad time for a spear wall. See what that does for now. Although you're probably not... That Wiederganger might just pop through it. That one moves first, though. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Do I want him to go here? Against Basil, I guess I don't care, and then we can surround him. That's fine. Jersey Spear him, and then Shield Wall. Perfect. Yep. Figured that would happen. Rolex got lucky there. He lives. I could put Jab Stab in here, but then that puts him on 2 fronts. But then he can attack right here. Let's do it. Good miss. Solid. So this guy can come around and hit Wasabi on the flank. Greg can pull back for now. Good. Finally a connection. 2 misses does not make anything right. There, Rolex. See, what do I want to do against this guy? There's nothing I can do. Repel him. Missed. Can you repel him? Perfect. Got some staggered. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Hams go over here. Put you in line with the necromancer. We'll wait here to see what happens. We spear wall again? I think so. It's an alright idea. Ooh, Basil, if you could decapitate. Perfect. That one is permanently down. For now. Jersey, keep your shield down so you give Jab Stab an opportunity to live. Ooh, clean. Now that one's got to go all the way, or he'll probably just walk up here, but... Bubbly, do you move there? Ah, I hate your armor still. You move there, you'll die. Jab Stab will probably die, but... You could shield wall, though. Could you hold out that long against him, though, especially with that Necromancer? Constantly encouraging him. Nope, I don't... Well, your melee skill starts off low anyway. I should mention that, so your overall talents just make up for that. Jab Stab here is okay, but... Your defense is great too, though, so I want to keep you alive. Let's go ahead and just pass there. Nice miss. Shoot! That dude's got some legs on him when he's possessed. Someone's cleared up this line now, but... Hams is gone. First of all, we net this guy with the big day scary weapon. And then we encourage our bros over here. Yep, give a man a net, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to net. And then he might. Hams, just fight for your life. You literally have to. I'm gonna stab at that guy. Sabi, do that, and... How are both of you? Ooh, I do like Wasabi, but I need to check on Rolex again. Getting my opinions on him. I like him too. This is hard. Shield wall. Shoot, Rolex doesn't go before him. Greg could potentially get here, knock him on, stun him, which he did. Beautiful. You can leave him behind now. He missed. Basil, try to move in on that Necromancer. Finally, somebody got him. Good work, Jersey. I'm actually proud of you. Just beat the snarkies out of that guy. Keep moving on the Necromancer. Rolex, you're a little exhausted, but now you could shield wall too, which you will. Just to ensure your safety. Yep. He possesses him. He could die. Could die before he gets to move. Slap attack, what do you say to that? Yeah, you agree. Move again, and you could stab Greg, potentially kill him. Greg, stay out of it for now. Same thing with Jersey. Basil actually has some defense on him. And with Jab Stab moving right side, well, Jab Stab's exhausted. Good hit. Let's see, there's two undead that could arise again, so I'm gonna keep Bubbly. Bubbly's his name. I'm gonna keep him right there along with Wasabi. Let's move in. Even though we're all at risk there. Rolex, sure. Yep, that was one. Ah, the Necromancer moved first. That's a shame. Don't know why I moved Sarkbake next to the body. Just asking for disaster. Stun him, please, or not. That's fine. I'll work around it. Okay, Hams, if you could just hit him once, then I might stop ignoring you. Okay, good. Get everybody in there. Man, that Necromancer's stalwart. He's not giving up. Fight harder. Do better. Good. That's exactly what I wanted from you guys. Rolex. Yep. Now we'd raise again. It's a good hit, though. It's an even better hit. 7 turns, 4, 3. I throw away Jersey for Hams. I don't really care for Hams that much. Jersey's been encouraged right now, so the stats don't tell the full truth, but yeah. Just do that. Good hit, my goodness. Just get rid of all the armor first. Just peel the onion and then you can have your prize. Give Greg a good slapping. Now we can effectively surround him. Was really hoping that would hit. It did not. Jab Stab, make us proud. Who else is in there? You're not. Oh, the next two dudes to move are not in the fight, so hold up. Bubbly, go there. Can't disarm him. You can't encourage anybody anymore. Ah, clean. Clean. There we go. Easy. Maybe sweat a bunch, though. We just were not making our hits there. We got a long ways to go. Oh, we get a whole bunch of money, bit of tools, two-handed safe. All the things I like to see. Now that was crispy and beautiful. Let's go ahead and head back to town. Haul in our booty. Groundling. Beautiful. A slave revolt. Interesting. Might have to look into that. My goodness. 6 dudes have leveled up. That is fantastic. Yeah, let's go through these things. Let's do it. So I think student here is still okay. Get these guys leveled up a little quicker. Now, hit points are a struggle for them. I don't know if I really want to focus on that as much as other things like attack and some defense. Definitely fatigue for jab stab here. I'll put some into health, though. He does need to be a little bit healthier. Melee attack. Greg, you're nothing special. And you rolled like absolute dog farts. Let's just do some of that. Get you a bit of Colossus. Take a hit or two more. Rolex, you ain't looking bad, especially your range skill. Yeah, let's just level that up while we can. Get you more health too. You all need it. Oh, my man, Wasabi. My beautiful creature. Let's get him Colossus too. I give him Student because I like his defensive skills, but their health is abysmal. I don't have the armor to protect them either. Slap attack. My man, my main man. I do like your high initiative. So let's go ahead and get you... I'll put some fatigue on you. Then initiative. Get you student. Yep. You're gonna need it too, because you have less experience gain. That's for all... Yep, that's for everybody who's not indebted. That's a shame. Hams, good old Hams, you are more or less worthless. You could be alright defensively, though. Yeah, you got the most 75, the most health of anyone on the team. Just a beacon of health. And we got a scythe to get to somebody. But I will deal with that next time, as well as this little revolt going on here. That very much involves us now. We need some indebted. I think that was a successful first episode. Semi-successful. The first half was a failure. Here was almost a failure. I don't know, things can... The tides of Battle Brothers shift back and forth, much like the sands here. The shifting sands. So you just never know what's gonna happen. This should be a fun series, though. Hope you all enjoyed, and hope you continue to enjoy, as I do, enjoy it as well. Enjoy.